Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Jessica, truly yours, and giving you another video this lovely Tuesday. Okay, and today we will be talking about how to start your freelance life. If none of you know about this yet, I will let you know that I am actually a digital marketing freelance. I started freelancing last year of October when I decided to resign from the company because there's no problem with the company. It's just I decided it's time for me to grow and it's time for me to have more time with my family. My mom is already 60 and I want to spend more time with her. And this life actually helped me out with that. It made me more creative, learn more because of the things I learned through the way. And I have a friend who's been asking how to start a freelance life, and this is for you, my lovely friend. Okay, and comment down below if it helps you, and if you also want me to create more of this type of video, show me some appreciation by giving me some thumbs up. Our girl wants some attention now, don't they? Not that kind of attention if that's what you're thinking, but yes. Also maybe subscribe to the channel to help us out and to help this channel grow and continuously create content for you guys. Maybe even ring that notification button so you get notified every time I post every Tuesday. And so now let's start with our topic, starting a freelance life. Now there's about 10 steps you have to understand when you want to start your freelance. Number one is to define your goal. Why do you want to freelance? Are you currently working and you want extra cash? Are you also working but you want to someday have your own business, have your own time and be your own boss? Or maybe you're trying to find a job with no success and you want to find ways to earn money for yourself without a company to help you. Or you're a mother who wants more time with their family, and freelance would be a great way. Alright, so find your goal, why you want to freelance, and within that why you want to freelance, how much do you want to earn per month? Do you want to earn enough that would sustain your everyday life, or just to earn that way until you find a job that you want from a company? That's your choice, but you have to write it down. You'll always remember, a man with no plan will not reach anything. A man with a plan in his mind will reach something, but a man with a plan written will reach milestones after milestones because they are well thought out. Alright, so write down those goals and check them out. Maybe make them part of your New Year's resolution. Since it is still 2019 January, it's still enough time to create some, don't you think? Alright, now number two is to find a profitable niche. Meaning, you cannot expect that you're able to cater in every niche out there. You need to find ways to make yourself unique, so when you offer your service, you stand out from the crowd. Alright? For example, I am able to find my niche in small businesses, and I strategize for them when it comes to digital marketing because I am great when it comes to strategy and planning. It also helps me grow what I want it to be, which is business strategies. It helps me, but my main strength was in marketing, so I stuck in marketing but wanted to grow further, so I went for marketing strategies. But someday I do hope to evolve my niche into business strategies, maybe after my MBA or DBA. We will see. Alright, now next is to identify your target clients. Are you going to be targeting B2C? Okay, so that's business to customer, or F2C as I like to say it, freelance to customer. Alright, maybe you're going to freelance for wedding photo shoot. Another is F2B, meaning freelance to business. So you can become like me, who caters for small businesses. Alright, so that's freelance to the businesses I cater. Or F to F, freelancer to freelancer. And yes, it does happen. So for example, I have a friend that actually helps me out around on my freelancing job. So she's a freelance assistant and she's my assistant and I'm a freelance, and she helps me out to plan out my schedule, to see what I can do per day, send a few emails for me. And so that's what I like to call F to F. Now you learn something new. Alright, now a lot of people, a lot of freelancers will always say you shouldn't do F to F, but it does help in many ways, and they does it. All right, the successful freelance know that you cannot be a man of your own. No man is an island, especially when it comes to freelancer. You need as much help as you can, and sometimes struggling so much tasks could be difficult, and having another person to help you out, and you're helping them out as well, because they get a job and you have a job, and you're both happy. Your job is fixed and they also help you out and they have a job. Everyone's happy. No man is an island. Okay, so number 4 is to set strategic price for your service. Now, this can be tricky, especially if you're starting out. You cannot put money or service price too high, because they don't know what you're capable of, especially if they're your very first client. So you have to be humble and go down a little bit lower so they can test you out. But once you get those strokes in, you start to get your reins, you get more clients, you can start increasing your price slowly. Think of it this way: if you were the customer and you have to pay a freelancer first time, or haven't even started, don't even have ever a client, would you pay such a high price for them? Of course not. Alright, but you will be happy if you're offered a lower price than those of their competition, because definitely that saves you a lot of money and you can test them out. At the same time, in our side of freelancer, we get to test what we're in for. We get to understand how to work with other people, and we're able to finalize how we can work in a better state. We fix our process, which is a win-win situation, don't you think? Next would be build a high quality portfolio. Now, it can be a website, it can be your social media platform. For me, it is my social media platform. So I make sure that my LinkedIn is always updated, posted, and loved by as many HR out there as they can. So now next is to be thoughtfully choosing your first client. Now for me, it wasn't really much of a thoughtful thinking, but I don't regret my decision. My very first client, when I stepped into my freelance work, were actually the company I resigned from. I was a marketing manager for them, and I decided it was time for me to part my ways, and I told them about my plans, and they were sad to hear me go, but they were understanding on my decision, and they offered me a freelance job. So right now, I'm currently their digital marketing strategic consultant. So I do most of their Google Analytics, and I handle 4 different brands with them, same as what I did before. I was a marketing manager for 4 brands as well. So it's not much of a big shift, but I did give them a very low rate compared to what I'm giving, or what I should be giving my clients, because they were very nice enough to still accept me as a freelancer and as a consultant in their company, and I do love them very much. So I like the creativity we end up with every time I'm there. Alright, so choose your first client. It could be from your family. You start within your circle, your friends, your previous employers, your current employer, even if it's not a bad way that you resign from them. And you can also search through Indeed, Monsters, for Filipinos caliber into some part-time jobs. Alright? Now, number 8 is to mention potential clients in your content. Now, this doesn't go until the very first month you're already freelance, because when you freelance, not all of us have the luxury to already have clients. So maybe when you're looking for your very first client, you don't mention that you have not done any clients before, but you can mention your previous job. Alright, definitely. But be honest and tell them you were working with them full time. But then once you get your first client, you get your second client, with the approval of your client, you may tell the potential client that you're catering for them. Always ask permission. And it's also not too bad to ask recommendation. If they're satisfied with your work, ask recommendation. Word of mouth goes a long way when it comes to building yourself up. Next would be learn how to pitch yourself. As for me, I always pitch myself into helping these businesses grow. I'm actually very, very generous when it comes to information. I'm not afraid, that they won't get me, because showing them what I'm capable of and not being greedy of what I learn and being open to them, that what they can do or give advice to them, helps me get clients. And it doesn't sound like I'm pitching myself too much if you're helping out, you know. But do learn your limit. Not everything should be free. So help out as much as you can, but do know your boundaries on how much you can help and how much is too much. All right. Next is don't mix your day job, if you have some, or your other freelance job priority with your other clients. Okay, so when you make your schedule and you talk to a client, you tell them when you're available for a meeting, how many times you can meet them, what will be your time for them. Because if not, what if you get a much higher client who wants you there every Tuesday, and then you have this old client who never set a schedule with you, just calls you up anytime they want, and you have a meeting for the Tuesday client and they all of a sudden ask you to come up down there, it will be difficult. All right, so from the beginning, be strict with your schedule. Plot a calendar. I have a calendar of myself. I plot the calendar of how many hours I work for each company, and if it's not the hour that I need to work for that company, I don't work for that company. All right, I make a schedule because the schedule helps me to not go insane with how many clients I'm handling in digital marketing. Especially I'm handling money matters, all right, when it comes to advertising. So yeah, that is everything you need to know. And in case you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll make a different video to answer your question and even make a content out of it. Alright, so for my next topics, I will let you know by next Monday and you will see what we have. Alright, thank you again for watching my videos. Give this video a thumbs up if it helps you out. Comment down below of your own experience, and if I say anything wrong, please let me know. That way I would learn as well. Alright, have a great day and I love you all. Bye bye.